Raise your hand if you never listen to music. Raise your hand if you listen to music endlessly and you can't live without it. Yeah, that's me. I believe it is impossible to never listen to music because music is all around of us all the time. I cannot imagine a world without music. A world without music is a world of silence. Imagine watching a television show without background music, or turning on the radio only to find people talking, or driving down the street and hearing only the sound of your own and surrounding vehicles. Music is everywhere, whether you notice it or not. A few simple sounds around you can unite in a marvelous symphony. Until today, music is still relevant in our lives and has a big impact on our brain and behavior. Take the supermarket, where it has been shown that the choice of background music can influence the customer's buying habits. According to Renault email in 1982, an academic researcher from Western Kentucky University discovered that when noisy music plays in supermarkets, consumers spend less time in the store. Meanwhile, softer music plays, consumers spend additional time in the store. This is show that music can be a powerful influence on how we act and we're not always conscious about it. Hey, my name is Ansar and I'm a music lover and let's talk about the power of music. Foremost, let's dive into how music impacts our brain. How does music impact brain function? Music has been an important mnemonic device for thousands of years. Although we can't be sure exactly when human beings began listening to music, scientists do know something about why we do. Well, music has a pleasant sound which is a combination of melodies and harmony that suits you. Have you ever heard of waterfall or flowing river? Could you hear music there? Yes, everything in harmony has music. That's why it is impossible to never listen to music. One of music impacts on brain is to evoke memories. This ability of music to conjure up vivid memories is a phenomenon well known to brain physicians. It can trigger intense recollections from the just past more strongly than other senses, such as taste or smell, to provoke strong emotions from those early experiences. According to an article from University of Central Florida, hippocampus is a part of the brain that produces retrieve memories. It also regulates emotional responses and helps us to navigate. Considered the central processing of unit of the brain is one of the first regions of the brain to be affected by Alzheimer's disease, leading to confusion and memory loss. Music may increase neurogenesis in the hippocampus, allowing production of new neurons improving memory. Beyond tennis says. Furthermore, as impactful music impacts to evoke memories in our brain, music also helps us to regulate our emotions. Emotion regulation is the ability to manage and respond to an emotional experience effectively. It typically involves a choice of emotions when to have them and how to express them. For example, in the regulation goal into reduce in negative emotion, people use music to improve their mood daily. Listeners deliberately use music to enhance positive emotions and reduce negative emotion to regulate levels of arousal. For example, calm music can reduce psychological symptoms of anxiety, thereby activating a relaxation response. All of this, of course, backed by research that shows that music can affect our emotions in different ways. Happy upbeat music causes our brains to produce chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which evoke feelings of joy, whereas calming music relaxes the mind and the body. That's why music has a strong connection to feelings of pleasure. Engaging with music can trigger the same biological and psychological responses associated with other highly fundamental rewards, such as food, sex, and money. I want to touch on my last point. Music plays an important role in lessening the impact of depression. Making music can also be as beneficial as listening to music, and music therapy encourages people to actively create the music they find helpful to them. Music therapy offers people to be creative and accessible way of expressing their feelings. and also producing their experience. People have used music to effect hormone and emotion for a long time. It is an enjoyable tool to reducing the symptoms of numerous conditions, including depression and anxiety. Studies suggest that music therapy can improve symptoms of depression with those undergoing music therapy along with standard treatment for depression. For intense talking therapy can improve more than people who only receive standard therapy. Listening to music can also release dopamine, which is a hormone that makes people feel good, and endorphins, which are hormones that can induce happy moods and relieve pain. Although music therapy is not a cure for depression, it can offer short-term benefits by improving mood and encouraging connection and self-expression. In conclusion, music is essence of life. Everything that has rhythm has music. Our breathing also has a rhythm. Plato says, music is a moral of law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, gaiety, and life to everything. It is the essence of order and leads to all of them. It's good and just beautiful. There is a lot of truth behind the quotes. One thing I understand about this quote is that music can give us wings to the mind and flight to the imagination, and the melody is so enchanting that it truly takes you on the journey to the world of your imagination. That's all for me. Thank you.